Big up rated 18. Every Sunday we tune in.
I'm back in my day.
Uncle Percy a real king. Kane Brown, legend in the making. Best comedian for the scene. Big up Chris Savage, no soft like cabbage. Everybody a favorite team.
Don't know the time.
Shut the f*** up. Somebody call me leaving.
Listen, guys, we've got an amazing guest that we've been trying to get on for
I really hear that.
that we've been trying to get on for a while now. I don't even know how to describe him, because I'll be honest, I don't know what he does.
He does a bag of things.
And nothing. He does everything and nothing. Why is he here anyway, to be honest? What is he adding to the show, Chris?
You start already. Yeah. You don't even come on yet.
No, honestly, like, we all really love and respect this guy. He's part of the Filthy Fellas, part of HC Podcast. What other thing is he?
Mate, he does things with the youth. He used to be a part of Grime Daily. He's just done everything. He done everything. So
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a utility man.
So what's that? He's just got like everything. He's just a jack of all trades.
Yeah, like a bit. That's what you call an influencer.
Yeah, I would say that, you know. I would say
He's
that out of
an
everybody,
influencer.
you're a proper influencer. Like, you've been there from day dot.
Yeah.
And everybody knows him because he looks so distinctive.
Yeah.
All you see is this long piece of, you know those cheese, you know those cheese strings? He look like cheese string in a Burberry coat. Everybody, let's say something for the one and only poet.
Listen to me. I'm going to warn you about this man. Listen.
Kane is my nigga, bro.
He's a troublemaker. You already know. He's telling us that. He's seen it.
Listen, the first time I met Kane, he was an adult. That was 20 years ago.
No, big up poet for coming on, man. Do you want to... Oh, sorry, I put that water in there. Do you want water or do you want to...
No. Drink, yeah, drink now.
Yeah, we got a drink. I got a drink in there. Drink up, because we want you to talk today. So...
Try not get too drunk.
No, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
How would you describe what you do?
It just changes, isn't it? Like, a lot of people come into the game and they're podcasters because that's what they're doing right now. But when you've been in the same... I've been doing this stuff since 2008, so, like, I'm just
That's
poet.
what I'm saying. From the day one. That's 2008.
So, you like a foundation of this whole influencer kind of something.
Yeah, so I started our first podcast, like HC Pod with Chucky. We started that 11 years ago. Filthy Fellas, we started 11 years ago.
That long ago?
Gasworks was 2017. That's 8 years ago now. I was doing Copenhagen 2012. That's 13 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. He's not playing around. He's one of those. He's social media. Hold on a second.
Wait. Can I ask you a question though before you ask? Where'd you get the name Poet from?
Because it was grime days, isn't it? And obviously everyone's got all these mad rebellious, I'm gonna stab you names. Because I'm trying to be safe. I'm just wanna coach you, spit my little bars and keep it moving. So Poet, no one ain't gonna try and bite Poet. That's not make sense.
Kano, Poet.
Yeah, Mr. Cheese String, no problem.
Just want the cheese. That's how we want.
That's supposed to be the Lunchables bucket.
You don't catch me after 3 o'clock.
So that means you've been there, done it and all that. What made you get into it in the first place?
University was rubbish. And no,
What was you studying?
I was studying sports science like every other black
So
boy in
was
my
I,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course you did. You didn't know what to do.
That's the easiest thing to pass.
You just want your mum to go...
Sports.
Yeah.
We love sports though.
You just want your mum to go to university. And that's the only thing that makes sense at the time.
And then their friends ask her, what are you doing? No worry, it's going uni.
But I dropped out, man. I dropped out and I was doing youth work at the time and it was a mixture of a couple of things. So, because I had done grime music from the start, but I didn't really have a place in there permanently because there was so much things I wanted to do. I just thought, what other things do I want to do?
You were fully dedicated to it, or was you?
No, I'm fully dedicated to it, but everybody's just got... I don't really understand the English way of living. It's just not my way of living. So that whole sort of you do one thing, it doesn't come from where I'm from. Where I'm from, Jamaica, and my family, your father is the barber, he's your cab driver, there's so much different roles that one person has. So when I came into this game, I'm like, all right, cool. So I direct my stuff, I produce my stuff, I present in it, I find talent, I create the narrative, I do everything. Because
it's like
I don't
Percy.
know how else to do it.
Thank you. And people say we can't multitask.
He does podcasts, he makes juices, he can make speaker boxes.
Oh, he's got.
You
He's
see
got
this
no,
one,
you
yeah?
know what, yeah? It's an in-joke. He's got this box with no speaker in it.
Yeah.
That he got it from someone. This big thing, yeah? Now go fix it up, you see? Now go fix up this. When you don't feel it trembling on the beer. Come on, man. For months. All he does when he's in the end, man. When he sees the box, watch him. Yeah, man.
Soon come the
Laugh, man. Don't want you to feel laugh who no belly full, man. Cameraman! Just watch and see, yeah? We need that, you know?
So you're saying that like you just wanted to do loads of things.
Yeah, because obviously I looked at the market space that we're in as well. And one thing I recognised is I used to watch The Lick. I used to love The Lick, love Trevor Nelson. I used to love Soccer AM. So I used to and there's loads of shows that I used to love. And I wanted to make shows. So I was in the Bill when I was like 14.
The Bill? No, that is the show we can talk about.
Yeah, so I kind of had, and I went drama school and all of that. So I kind of had an idea of
being in that entertainment
in that, and it wasn't so alien to me. Yeah, like it, and I didn't look at it as like everyone separates it industry because man's in a life, and that's what I'm doing in life, innit? And you can come get involved or you cannot. I don't like that sort of separation and making it this whole. That's just weird to me. Like I ain't into it. So I said, yo, I'm making a show very early, and I just said to all my friends, if you want to get involved, get involved. It's what we're gonna do.
What do you enjoy doing the most, though?
It depends, man. It's all seasonal. I just think at certain times I love doing music. So I'll just be focusing on Bibba stuff.
Okay.
Go through phases.
And the phases are kind of dependent on wherever the content space is. If I feel like there's a space where everything's going well, then I just leave it. But if I feel like there's a space where things are not going so well, I feel the need to contribute to try and help make that space more profitable.
So did you get like people where you wanted to start, you used to say to people like you said, come and join in, if you don't, then don't. When them see you start and you start get big, now they want to come join in.
Yeah, that's with anything. So I don't really care about that. That's just like, that's not exclusive to me. That's the science of life. So I don't mind about that.
Yeah.
For me, it's more about observing someone's talent, skill set, and saying, that's good, you need to put it here though and apply it there.
Yeah.
And I'm very, when they say something back to me, I'm not interested in what you're saying. You haven't provided an alternative, it's chatting shit. Trust me, do this. And then eventually, when you have that attitude towards people and you make them do certain things that you know will be more beneficial for them, all of a sudden they see the long-term benefits after doing it for 1 year. They're like, whoa, since I've been doing this with you, Poet, this has changed and that has changed.
That's kind of like with you, you know? Like, Chris sees people's talent
all the time.
And then kind of like, right, this is what I think you'll be good at. Because I'll be honest, I wouldn't be doing the show if it weren't for Chris.
No,
And Percy, he'd be homeless.
No, I live in the box.
Yeah, live in the box.
All right.
The person you call with just the hands coming out here. Easy.
What's the animal that was in Sesame Street that used to live in the bin?
That is strike one. Strike one, Chris again. Strike one.
Greetings.
What's there, you know?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's too late.
I'm sorry.
No, but that's good though that you have that type of quality. It's
I always
about
see it in everyone, man. Even when I do my sketches, like I said, I always see someone that their talent, like that white girl, Sarah.
Oh, yeah, the posh one.
She sings the bashment dancehall thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where
in
you do
his
the
clips.
skit with.
But if you notice, most of the sketch is about her. I'm just, because I know her talent and I push it, and she always goes viral. Just because I'm like, direct her. She doesn't go as viral much with her stuff, but because I see what's good for her, and I know what will go viral with someone
But
like
you know
her.
what I realize? You see, successful people, they have a different mind frame. You know the way there? Like, you can see something different to how you will see something. You know the way there?
Yeah.
But there's only one thing that's going to work. Listen, I love this whole I have my own mind thing. I fucking hate it in the same breath, man. Like I said, I'm a Jamaican you. That doesn't work in my household. So when I've come out into the wider world and everyone's on that, I'm like, nah, I kind of like what I've become, and that wasn't allowed when I was younger. So anything I'm doing, that's not gonna be allowed. Man can't just come in here and say, this is how I feel. I mean, I don't even know who the fuck you are. How you feel is dependent on how you've lived. I don't know how you've lived. Let's find out how you've lived so you know how you come to this conclusion, and then we can see whether we can take in your opinion into account. Man just can't say something because you got a voice by must listen. What a rascal.
Like
I'm not into that.
Yeah, they need to put in the work.
100%.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know what's mad as well? I saw an interview with him, and he's the one who got Maya Jama into, like, he helped, shall I say, get her into, like, I think, was it presenting or whatever? Or...
Yeah. So when she first came in, she was working. Maya Jam, I met her in 2010, and I met her at a jump off event. Shout out to people at Jump Off.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she
big
gave
up
a
the
jump
guys.
off, innit?
Yeah.
I just didn't like the direction that she was going in. And one thing I don't like is lazy thought. So if you look at something and you can come to a conclusion within 5 seconds about what it should be doing, I don't feel there's any real thought applied. Because even for your exams, you have 5 years before you do your GCSEs. So you can't look at someone and go, that's what you're like, you're not God. So I said, let me spend some time with Maya at the time, try and suss out her character. But this whole thing, she's beautiful, let's make her do music videos. That wasn't washing with me. And let's make her do strip. That's not washing with me. Like, let's find out what's going on in here, and then everything else will be a compliment to that. So the first thing I done was got her in a job.
Was you trying to beat?
No.
Chris.
No, man.
Chris.
Get your mind out and it got that.
I'm a big man for her when I meet her, you know?
Are you mad?
I'm a big man for her when I meet her. Nah.
No, you can't ask him. I was thinking it, but I wasn't.
No, you can ask, but nah.
I was looking at him like this.
Do you know what's mad though? I'll be honest with you.
Well,
I spent so much time with her when she was younger. We would like roll around and go pub and do stupidness. People used to make rumours about her. Like people that I knew.
Mad.
Really?
And say, yeah, on this date, this
Bad
happened.
mind.
They did
And
that.
I was watching football with her in King's Cross after she went work. And I used to think to myself,
Every man's lying.
and it's man in the industry now, and I just don't even know, like, why are we making up
that's-
these
that's
things?
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me tell you something.
So I had to, that's why I didn't want her to do, sorry to cut you, I didn't want her to do the music videos and all of that. Man took her to go and do Copa 90.
Yeah.
So she went down the Copa 90 job now. Now she's going to Brazil to do football presenting. That's what we're going to make you do. I even took her to do her first paid job. When I went and got an opportunity at Rewind, they gave me a job to do a Sony Xperia job. I brought Mitch and Maya and just split my money and gave it to them. Because I'm just like, you lot can't think that whatever's going on over there is the thing. No, this is what we're meant to be doing, and this is how we're going to do it. And if you don't believe me, guess what? How much am I getting paid? Yeah, split it with them. That's how much I believe in you lot. Like, we'll get it back tenfold in the future.
And you know, so when you
that's
want,
dope.
when you
That was 2014.
when you want to do something great, you have to focus for the mission. Kane will tell you, when you want to do great things, you have to succeed. You know that way,
brother.
in the Kane.
So
You succeed.
You have to succeed.
Kane is ready, you know, big struggle.
Watch me, don't worry, man. This will get you.
No, but I think that it's like it is a big skill because I think sometimes people are selfish. So you're gonna get opportunities, and if you don't share it with people, because I'll be honest with you, like I was not into social media at all.
It pissed me off as well.
Enough people were telling me, no, you need to. I just didn't see where I was gonna fit in because I was like, I don't like doing sketches. I'm not a person who's gonna do. That's not really me. Then I was thinking, oh, if I do a podcast, then who would I do it with? And so there were so many variables, and I didn't like. I'm a private person. I don't like my business out there, although it doesn't seem like it from.
But I'll chat about everybody else. My guy.
But then it's like this show as like, I don't know, it just breathed new life into me. Like I can be my authentic self. I don't feel like I need to be anybody else.
Yeah.
In the element.
Yeah. But
It's
I'm
like-
like two friends.
It's like comedy, but without stand-up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
So I could stay within what I'm used to doing, which is comedy. Whereas I didn't feel as if, like with sketches, I don't... And
it just comes and it goes.
yeah, and also, no matter how many sketches you do, a lot of them are not going to be funny.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Sketches is like, it's like stand-up though. Sketches are like a gamble. Like you don't, in
100%.
your head it's funny. Like when you go on stage, you think it's funny. You think, yeah, this is gonna go viral. It's gonna lick shots. You pull it out and it's like rotted. And it's like when you go on stage and you think, right, you bust a joke and then no one laughs. You think, shit, that's how I'm good in my head.
But you got to look differently. Like, I was saying this to my man before we started. Like, look, I don't do this job ignorantly.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. I'm a fucking intelligent boy. I've done a good job. I'm very, very thankful for us. I'm not about to come out here and just do stupidness. And one thing I'm not going to do is believe, because I have a product that I think is good, that everybody gonna like it.
Yeah,
Sure, I'm not like
I'm
that
from North London. I've been predominantly around Jamaicans, Turkish people, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Polish people, Somalians. I've been around ethnic minorities, the hood. They understand me. So if I'm going to make content, I'm just going to chat to them. I don't give a fuck if they represent 11% of 65 million, so I'm missing out on a big check. I have to play the cards that I was dealt. I can't go and be the guy that Middlesbrough and Norwich love. That's not my story. The trenches love. So when I see how am I going to make my product's always, okay, cool, that's what we're making and that's what we're going to deliver this product. I don't need to be...
I saw something then.
Doesn't make sense to me. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
so that's why I was comfortable and I wanted to make those spaces. When I made Filthy Fellas, it was because there's no black people in 2014 doing football content. There's me and Robbie and whoever we choose to bring on. So I'm like, I don't like that. There's many black people that are good or ethnic minorities
always
that are good.
talking about football as well.
Let's talk about
barbershops everywhere.
So let's make Filthy Fellas.
How do we
Why you got to
have
wear
that?
a suit? Let's make you wear whatever you want. Now I wanted to push those agendas and those narratives. And when I take a look, and we were wearing Trapstar. I said, we're wearing Trapstar every episode. When I take a look at where football content is now, I know I had an influence. I don't think. I know, because you take a look at where things were. But it's all documented. So I'm not going to be humble. I'm just going to say it as it is. Like, what the hell's the point?
Pioneer,
so
pioneer.
that's what it is. So, and that's what I try to advise everybody. Like, and I take pride in that because that's what I wanted to do. I want to talk to this demographic of people. So when it works, of course I'm going to be like, yeah, I did that. So when it comes to you lot making your content and you say not knowing where you want it to go, bruv, I advise everybody. If you do any type of entertainment or what have you, you already have a group of people that like your stuff, whether it's 50, 100. Just keep selling to versions of them. Forget everything else. It's not your story, bro. It's not man's story. Your story is your story. You have to value yourself. You have to value your story and work with that. All this watching next man, red eye business. Man, I'm not into that.
So
100%.
what you doing now then?
Everything.
You still have do everything now?
Yeah, man. We got Filthy Fellas. We got a live show 8th of May after 11 years. We got our first second live show for our 10-year anniversary.
Where's it held? See, what? No invite. See?
You're gonna come. You're pause, but you know you're gonna come. You know you have to forward. So yeah,
You man don't watch football though, do you?
Who? I'm not going to lie to you, yeah. I was that... no.
You don't have to watch football.
No, but I'm not... You know, like... I don't know.
It's
I
the
don't know
jokes
football.
though, right? I think you don't have to watch football to get what they're...
Really?
Nah, that's not what I wanted to make. I watched Soccer AM when I was younger. My mum watched it with me. She don't like football.
Think about it.
That's the market I want.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you can see in the comments as well, some people from different cultural backgrounds be like, I don't know what they're talking about, but it's fucking hilarious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, I can't understand what they're saying because of our lingo or whatever. Some people like that, but these guys are just jokes. So what happens?
When's your live show?
The 8th of May, Thursday, the 8th of May, Hackney Empire.
That's near us.
Where I've seen Kane numerous times perform. So
The Empire, you know?
So we want to do it big.
Money I make.
Yeah, man.
We have to. We've got the man there with us, you know what I'm saying? And it's good because like 2 of the people, Margs and Loons, they're from Hackney. If we can get them to do a live show on the stage, for me, I'm always thinking about we're all from like this mad place, and the longer we stay here, what is the reflection? Like, what do people say about us? At the start, we're hoodlums, we're this, that. But 20 years down the line, if they're still saying that, we are failing, my guy. Like, years down the line, the same road that probably Margs and Loons were doing, allegedly, were doing bad things on, they're now in Hackney Empire performing on stage. That's the stories that I want to be a part of. That's what I care about.
That's true, you know?
I don't care about anything else. We need to reform the hood. We need to reform the working class areas with everybody and show people this is where the talent is.
And to be honest, if it weren't for this show, I'd still be in the hood now.
Come on, my brother.
Say that again.
No,
Say that again.
I mean...
Yes! We're in that hat yet.
All right, fair play. You got me at that one. No, but I love when I see people passionate about things.
Yeah, I'm passionate about this, man.
Passion is what drives you to, like, you got a vision and then you keep adapting. So it's like, right, this is what I want to do next. And so that's what I love.
And when did you say you started from? Was it like, I thought it was like, I saw something where it's 2014.
I started 2008. I started making.
Wait, let me get something. So you said I read up, and it was like you said it was something to do with relationships. you done something in relationships and then it started getting popular. And then from there...
What was this for? Oh!
That's how you first started.
So that was 2008, yeah. So basically, in my area, yeah, I don't know if everyone had it, but on Facebook, there was a group called Facebook Hoes.
Facebook what?
There was Facebook.
There was
it was
a few of them,
2008, 2009.
There was a
A
few of
list came out and it had girls from bare different areas. And some girls I knew were on the list.
Facebook Hoes.
Facebook Hoes, yeah. It was mental.
What's that? Where the list there?
You're my age, yeah. So when we're younger now, this is big news. This is like what my gal is. So I've seen gal that I know in there.
Yeah.
So I've spoken to them and they're bare upset. So I'm thinking now, nah, man. Like, what can I do? Because this list is having such an impact and it's making people bare vexed. But I think this is stupidness. I think this is all stupid. Yeah. So we went and done something called Poets Corner, where I made up this whole concept where I'm just going to talk about bare things that are going from the hood, but in a comedic fashion. So we just done this Poets Corner thing and we just uploaded it. But the first thing I done, what you're talking about, is I done a video talking about it being nonsense on Facebook, and the reception it got was too mad. So I was like, I can make something, polish it up. So we made a theme tune.
You like the attention in it as well.
It wasn't the attention, it's more the respect, man. Attention's for gal. Or Egypt gal. I'm a man, I want respect, fam. So I'm saying something because I think this is stupid. So when I'm getting a response like, Poet, you're right, this is nonsense, I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. How can we make it bigger? So I made a little theme tune. I made a little outfit. I was like, Bart Simpson's got an outfit, Homer got an outfit, Inspector Gadget, they wear the same thing. For this whole series, I'm wearing the same damn thing.
T-string
so I wore my T-string outfit, yellow. Looking like a taxi in New York. Imagine it's my work uniform. There's nothing you fancy anyway. But yeah, that kicked it, and that was it. When I put that out, all of a sudden, people just started busting up about this list, and they devalued the list. So even the gal on it didn't mind being on it because it was just now stupid.
Yeah, you made them feel better for them.
Do you know where I'm coming from? I was cussing everyone.
They weren't hoes.
But they weren't.
They weren't. But so who pulled them up?
The man that...
Why are you trying to be righteous? They weren't hoes. Don't be
But let's But if we're all going to be honest, if they did a list back in the day with men as hoes, we'd all be on there.
Not me.
Poet.
Not me, man. I was a good boy.
But
Poet.
you never went for a dirty stage where you just chop a Rooney.
See, I think everything in life is perception. How do you define dirt?
He's in his whole face right now. Take off your hat. I bet you got a tampon on there.
The hat is a tampon. Brother. Yeah, we all did, man. Everyone did, man.
It's mad. Because do you mind saying the age?
Yeah.
Oh, you do mind?
Yeah. Boy,
He's like me. He's like me.
I got an indictment as well.
What's wrong with black people? It's like we trying to keep as much information as possible.
But I don't give out my real name or she was a poet. I don't know, I just don't trust people like that, you know?
I hear you.
My experience, like, you ever get them funny phone calls where people will phone you trying to... Brother, I get a phone call, they're like, hello, is this Poet Stewart? I'm like, yeah, of course not. Like, you got the surname right, I'm flipping out Poet.
That's what happened to me the other day. Someone called the other day and was just talking nonsense. So I put the phone down, they call back again. But that's why I don't give out my main number to people, because you don't know what people want it for. People are always doing stupidness.
Do you know what, though? I've noticed I've been getting more phone calls ever since I have got no time. I go onto a website, accept essential cookies or like...
Yes.
I just accept whatever.
No,
ever
man,
since
them, man. That is where them catch you.
Is it?
Phone call, I'm getting the lot right now.
You know why? You see when you press accept, it's like you take your personal details and it send it out to other companies. That's where you get the phone call.
Yeah, and you get the permission to do that.
I know you would know about that.
I know Percy would never accept. Percy's putting out the terms and conditions. Wait there. I'm putting these glasses. All right, wait there. Me not like cookie. Hold on. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Me not like cooking.
But it's true. Because I feel like, especially because you've been in the social media environment for so long, brother, all these things they keep saying about us giving away our rights and signing up to things that we don't know we're signing up to. They were talking about the 23andMe thing, where now they're saying, 23andMe, up until a certain date, you can say, get rid of my evidence. Like, get rid of all of my...
23andMe again?
So it's like the DNA thing. We're talking about it on the other show.
Yeah.
But like where, you know, like, have you done ancestry DNA?
Nah, I ain't got time.
Right. So basically, it's like the American version. Is it America? It's worldwide, but mostly in America is a 23andMe. And if you don't go into their thing, their terms and conditions before a certain date and say, delete all my information, they're going to be able to pass your information on to other people, to other organizations.
And it's only in America right now?
No, it's going to be worldwide. But 23andMe is predominantly, I think, Americans that have used it.
But hold on a minute. Me swear, see the hospital them and the bank them was doing the same thing where you have a certain amount of time for out of this thing.
Yes, but they do that all the time. So like, remember back in the day when Facebook, when you signed away all of your rights to your photos and whatever that you uploaded, and they were saying, I'm deleting my Facebook, I'm getting... Do you remember when they were talking about that?
I remember that.
Yeah, and they were saying, oh, you have to do this, otherwise they're going to be able to do this with it. People forget things and they keep signing up to more and more things.
Yeah.
To be honest, sometimes when you look on your phone and stuff pops up, you're like, Ross, where did this come from?
I know.
How did this person get my number? I'm getting phone calls all the time and messages. It's like, how do you
say you accept the cookie, innit? You want hit
You want the cookie?
And you just expose yourself. Me reject the cookie, you accept the cookie. Isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what's so mad though? That's why I'm saying to you, I won't give you my age. I won't give you my government. I don't have to put everything online.
No, it's right.
I just need to give you the information that if someone else finds out, I don't even... Like, take my number, I can change it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Take it.
No, I've had my number too long.
That was what I said. You have your number too long.
But at the same time, I've had my number too long, but I remember being young, people knocking at the door, mum saying there's no one there. But I can see them at the door, they've got a clipboard, and they probably want money. So I'm used to ignoring people. Phone.
You see the thing, you have to open at the door if you don't know who's at your door. You have to make an appointment, send a letter. Or something.
Let me know you're coming round.
Then you can knock the door, me not to open it.
Do people turn up at people's house now unannounced still? Or not?
Yes.
Yeah, with me, because I've got the sociable house. So there's a group of people that man will just, poet, you hear the knock on the window.
I used to have that. When I lived at my mum's and like everyone would come out to my house because that was the place.
That's
That's what my mum's was, and then I've gone to my own, and now that's how
it still is now.
Yeah, not me. Not me.
So they just turn up unannounced.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, when it's just that
it's like
house.
a state life.
Yeah,
but I don't even live in an estate, so I don't get it. But it's just
a
mental. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm a man that walk around naked sometimes, so I don't want people just knocking on my door, brother. Man's swinging, man, banging on my glass. Man ain't even prepared. Man's hood's dry and everything just lean up. You understand? Come on, man. Don't piss me off.
Well, I might get there 5 minutes away. I'm in the area. I'm just coming back.
Yeah, that's all right. That I don't mind so much, but I don't know. It's just weird how times have changed, man.
I'm not really it's weird because as I've got older, I've not really been much of a social person anymore. Like
you.
I'm not.
You are a soldier, boy. Tell him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. So do you know? I find it very hard meeting new people.
Oh, new people.
Like in an environment like this, like see how we just met Poet. It's just all because we're all under the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like I don't feel. But when it's
too crowded.
Yeah, like let's say. Like, you know, like when you're with your, like, missus or something, say, oh, come meet my friends. I hate
that's different. That's
How
different.
come? I'm just not good in a social... Like,
do you know what?
No, when I get there, I'm fine, but the amount of psyching up I have to do, and what I think is that they expect something out of me. Because I'm a comedian, they're going to expect me to be funny. They're going to expect me... I'm into fitness.
Like your entertainment,
And when I do fitness, you know, when I meet people, I put on bigger jumpers. Because, you see, when I've always used to come
Not to show your physique.
They always want to ask me about the gym. So how do I get this? How do I get that? I just think it's long.
How do I get those tits?
You know, sister, if they're what did we eat today, Chris?
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
But you know what though, Purse? If I'm being honest, do you think the older you've got, the more unsociable you've become?
I'm not going to like me one space.
Yeah, yes, I'm the same.
That's what I'm saying. When I was younger, I always used to like rolling with the man them. Like, what's man them doing? When I went round the man them, it was like, I felt
like, what's going on? Like, I'm missing out.
But they're so mad because I hear where you're coming from. I grew up on an estate, Ferry Lane, so we was always with large groups of people.
Yeah.
The older I got, I've always been a very principle-based man. If man can't explain why they're chatting to me a particular way, if you can't explain why we're going here, if you can't explain what's happening, I don't want no part of it. And I didn't mind when I was younger, but as I got older, because there's certain things I want to do, I'll be asking people questions. So naturally, I've got a big circle, but people don't even try and do certain things. Not because it's just a hassle with me. I'm just going to be like, but why are we doing this?
You're giving them...
Oh, you're the question man.
Giving them snitch again.
Why are you doing that for?
Yeah, we're not bringing him.
You're not bringing me.
We're not bringing him on this move.
There's no move happening now. And everything just becomes sort of the because I done youth work anyway, so I was the sort of like, poet's the good guy.
That's what I want to say. So you did the youth work. You grew up in Tottenham, right? And you did the youth work. What got you into that? And what? How big did the youth thing get, rather?
So I was 15 when I got into youth work, and I got into it because the year before, the estate, shout out Mr. Barfer, we had a dope estate, and like there was a little vibe. And then 1 year later, there's no vibe. So I went to the people that, I don't know, the council, what have you, there was like a little meeting. I said to them, what's going on? Like, we want to have a youth club, we want to do this, we want to do that. So they just came up with all these reasons why it can't happen. So when I spoke to my dad goes, it's just excuses, fam. Go find out the reason. So I said, go on, what's the reason? You keep saying there's multiple reasons why, but it happened before. I've seen it in my lifetime. Why can't it happen? Funding, no problem. So I went to Mr. Barfer and said, I want to work for free. Like, what do we need to do? I'll call everyone to come down, but what do we need to do? So I worked there for free, built up the youth club, became the second most engaged youth club in Haringey.
Wow, that's
been
great.
3 years.
That's great. Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
And the thing is, we don't even have much youth clubs anymore.
Back in the day,
And you was
there's
15 doing this?
Yeah, I had enough. I don't like when things are broken. It's like, just sort it out and then move forward. So in my estate, that was broken, and there's a disparity between the older people and the younger people. I'm just like, why has the estate got this vibe for? Like, everyone's cool. So then within 3 years, fam, I said to someone the other day, it reminded me of that Little Kim video with, was it Little Kim and Christina Aguilera? Where they're at the front of their yard. And that's how my estate was, bro. Okay. Gal are doing skipping, man are getting their hair done by the buffest gal, and the vibe, barbecue.
Proper.
Our estate was proper vibes.
The stuff you see in like
all
music
weekend.
videos.
I swear to God, you ask anyone that was around my age in Ferry Lane, that is how we had it, because Tottenham was too dangerous. I'm not on that. I like a little vibe. Let's have the vibe. And once everyone knows what you can't do, you're free to do what you want. And like, that's the one place I can say that the bad man come down there, but we just chill out. Like, they didn't even care. They were just like, do you know what? It's Ferry Lane. Obviously, we go Tiverton on a Broadwater farm. Jesus Christ. That's a whole next vibe.
And you know something? You see, going back to what you said, when you used to go out with your friend, them, you used to jump in a people car and go to a rave together and leave together. Me change from that to when we'll meet with them. You know, they jump in a mic.
Let me have control.
Yes, when me ready to go and go to my house, me gone, me can't bother wait for people to finish talk to this one here.
It's long.
You know the way, if the vibe not right, me gone.
But then you end up sticking around everyone longer. But the thing is, I don't like accommodating things that I don't want to. I'm just not.
No.
You stick around longer because you've got your own principles. And then after a year, everyone gets with it. You see, there's so much people that they end up not hanging around with people when they get older because they just tolerated stuff. My brother, on God, I'm telling you, I ain't tolerating shit. I'm not on it. I've never been on it. I'm just doing what I want to do.
You sound like you've been through a lot of things.
It's not even that. It's just, I get frustrated when people have, because obviously everyone's been in these situations. I just question it like, why are you doing this? And more people don't understand why they're doing it. So like, why am I doing this? Why are you not, man? You got a bag of man doing something and we don't even know why we're here.
Why am I here?
I mean, I've been there as well.
Did you ever go youth clubs growing up?
No.
No, I knew. What about you, sir?
He's saying when England won the World Cup, there was no youth clubs.
Nah, you just ain't cultured. You don't know about that.
66 was a great year.
You don't know about that. Hey, did you go youth club?
No, man, them time that we had to chores back in Jamaica, you know
I
that
used to go to one youth club in, what was it called? Why for the name? Dick Shepherd School.
I know Dick Shepherd.
You would have known that.
Oh, no, but... That's enough, Percy. That's enough.
You see what I say?
Van Persie, nah, that was crazy.
You finished? You sure?
I'm sorry.
I apologise. You would have known that.
What area is that?
Tulse Hill.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
But I know somebody used to go there.
They used to have them summer projects. Did you ever go? You go, cameraman? Sick.
What, did you go to Dick Shepherd as well?
There was one in Brixton. There was one in Brixton called... oh, he got him.
It's too funny.
I can't be the only one that's going down today.
No one ain't trying to go down to Dick Shepherd.
Yeah, no, it was... but they had one in Brixton first called the Abeng. I don't know if you went to that one in Brixton.
Me remember the Habeng Centre.
Yeah,
man.
Abeng. And then it moved to... Then there's summer, they had one in Shepherd.
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard Shepherd.
Yeah. So, but I remember them, and they were ghetto still.
Yeah.
Like, you do end up in probably beef in there, like as a kid.
But at least it's a managed environment. You've got adults there.
But it was fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it was just getting up and...
Yeah.
No, just getting in knowing that you can do activities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Play table tennis,
yeah,
bust
play
some
table
joke,
tennis, whatever. So, yeah, I remember them days, but they're very extinct by now.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what
mean, listen, I learned a lesson, like my friend. I think I told the story before, but a friend of mine, he used to be a friend anyway, he used to, if you introduce me to someone, within 3 months, he's like, them two are best friend now. He's one of them. He latch on to
We know them kind of people. There.
That's what white people do.
Yeah, but
they love doing that. Like on Big Brother, oh, we're best friends now.
but he was like that. And
5 minutes in a...
Yeah.
But I've never been like that. Like, you have to really earn my trust for me to say.
That is a lot of black people.
Yeah,
in
you
general.
have, yeah. But he was more just like, oh yeah, this person seems cool. Like, no, not looking into what they're like or whatever.
You know, you call them latch on.
Yeah, but then
Just latch on to people.
But then what happened now? He went out one day. I told this story before to you lot. But he went out one day and he's with this brother who was from Road. Now, the brother, he wasn't a person. He did Road, but he used to rob people. So obviously you got people looking for you, innit? Because it's like your teeth, my food, your teeth, whatever, rare. So he's with the brother now, and someone goes up to brother in Vauxhall, and pulls something on him and drew a weapon on him. So the man started bust shot now, and then my friend, like, he's like saying, like, basically, I'm not with him, kind of thing. And the brother was just bashing shots like a madman, and my friend had to run and jumped in, you know those industrial bins?
Yeah.
And he jumped in the bin and was in the bin for like 4 hours.
Smelling shit.
What? After everything done and gone.
Yeah, because brother, man was sleeping in there with the rats, everything.
Oh,
He was in
you
there
know
because
what?
he didn't want to move.
Life, though.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So it's like, you have to know who you're around. Because, and if I'm being honest, I'm not going to lie to you. We don't know Percy's story.
Oh, now.
We don't know his story.
Let me tell you what it is. I'm not content because we just get him back, so I'm not trying to get him back.
I'm not getting
yeah,
back.
yeah.
But as
You continue it.
all right, I'm going to keep quiet.
Because you know how me stay. We don't know. Make him stay there, because you know how me
Because he
stay.
keeps talking about Jamaica. We don't know what he did in Jamaica, Chris, why he's here.
But you always talk about the ghetto like, you know what, ghetto hills.
Brother, I'm
You know what, I'm going to start calling you Beverly Hills. You
come from the ghetto road, boy.
ghetto in your damn lips.
You don't know.
You don't have not one
You
ghetto
don't
here
know.
for you.
You didn't
No,
even go
but
to youth club.
No, but
Let's go.
You know, something there for me good behavior today.
No, but
I'm
I'm
going
not-
to get me riled up. I'm going to start for you today.
I'm sorry first.
No, don't. You get up the hub.
No, I'm sorry, but
You didn't grow up in the culture.
no, don't be.
Part of the
Chris,
culture
don't do
is
that.
Guy Youth Club.
Part of the culture's going youth club. Chris,
It is.
can I tell you something?
Slightly.
You know what's mad, yeah? Did you grow up with
Let
both
me tell you
parents?
something. When you see for Sunday, what are the Chris? You see for Sunday, in Jamaica, you have rice and peas. This one have mashed potato and spotted dick. Right?
In Dick Shepherd?
All right.
It's mad.
No, because we hold me mouth for too long now, and it just upset the spirit.
Mashed potato and Dick Shepherd.
You know that, everything the man want with him lip about dick this, dick that, and spotted dick. Come on, man.
Don't let me call my mum. Don't let me call my mum. Don't let me call my mum.
That is where you know, so you're not a bad man.
No, my mum will put it straight.
It's not a bad thing, though.
No.
It's not a bad thing, though, but you did escape the environment.
Can I just say something?
No,
All right.
You didn't grow up in the estate life, which is fine. That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, except
you grew up in the
you're
big
a
house.
good youth.
That's fine. Yeah, you didn't go youth clubs. That's fine. You don't have
got me,
You ain't got a Jamaican flag anywhere in your yard.
You got a Great Britain flag.
No, you know something, no, Ken? I'm going to side
I got the George flag.
No, you know something, right? I'm going to side with you. You feel proud where you come from. You know the way that some people's circumstances, you end up your circumstances. You feel be proud where you come from.
No, but I'll be on.
Where you from?
You know, yeah, Beverly Hills.
Listen, I'm from, South, Lewisham.
Oh my God, you're from Blueborough.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to say
That's
to you.
horrible.
Thank you.
That is dangerous.
Thank you, brother.
Wait,
Do you know what?
Poet,
Your area secretly has got so many gems.
Poet, why are you listening to him for? Poet,
but back
tell
in
him
the
where
day,
you really grew up.
Back in the day, it didn't.
Tell him where you really grew up.
Blackie.
It's not black in it.
God save my gracious queen. That's amazing. No, I grew up Lewisham, Lehigh Road. Yeah. Do you know Lehigh Road?
No.
It's just a high road.
No.
You know Brixton?
Of course.
All right.
If you're from South, anyone from South, and you say to them, you know Lehigh, they know Lehigh Road.
When you're from South, you hear about Brixton, Mitesfield, Yellow Brick, Peckham, you know what I mean? Ghetto, Lewisham. You never hit Tulsa.
Exactly.
You don't hear about Lehigh Road. Only High Road.
You know what it is? He's so desperate to have one little strainer here from the ghetto. He don't have none. Come on, Ken. I'm so proud of it, man.
Can I be? No. All right, I grew up
His
with
t-shirt's ironed. I hate where you're coming from.
You can tell, innit? You can tell he's got a clean. He's just clean. He is clean. He's just clean. It's cool, man.
No, but I grew up with both my parents. And they were both working.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, like, I'm just thinking about. I'm not gonna talk too much, but there's one.
Sure?
No, but there's one side of my family that
Kinda
they
ghetto.
were they weren't ghetto.
Oh.
They weren't ghetto, but they lived a certain lifestyle.
Yeah, that's one side of my family.
Yeah,
Ghetto.
yeah. And so that bled into my household sometimes.
How you understood, yes.
So I saw the effects of being on road.
So
And
hold
they
on a
don't
minute.
pay-
So they was not even real ghetto. They were fake ghetto.
No. They were real ghetto. But
he
I'm
was
saying
on
to
the
you-
outside
but I
looking in.
No.
And pretend that in him.
Yeah, it's
there.
out the window.
Listen,
Go on.
one side of my family was from there. One side of my family was from another part of London. The side that was from another part of London.
Tissue.
Yeah. The side that was from another part of London, they were the ones that were from a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I had that same problem.
Yeah.
So my dad's side of the
too.
family, like, I won't get into who they are, but they were naughty.
Yeah.
My mum was not on letting me be around that.
Yeah.
That is
But-
good. That is
No,
good.
shout out my mum.
Yeah.
Yes.
But obviously, my dad was very much of that nature and
Can I
caliber.
ask you a
so
Thank you.
then
Go on.
It
Yeah.
just meant that it bled through. And then, like, you would see, okay, that's why I shouldn't go over there.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got brothers, so my mum's rules were for me, because my dad, he came back when I was like 5 or something like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when he's come back and there's new pick me now, his thing is I'm going to make an extra effort over there. So
Okay.
them, my brothers might know the whole of the family on that side, but I don't know any of them on that side.
Right.
But I still see the effects of it and I still deal with it.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm living in Tottenham anyway, so it's not like I'm in a nice
Yeah.
area. But
Yeah.
so I understand and
What I
sympathise
wanted
with
to
it.
ask you as well, so because you're quite intelligent in the way you say things, right?
Very
You're quite
articulate.
Yeah, very articulate. Was you brought up by your dad quite a bit, or
It was more my mum.
Oh,
It was more
okay.
my mum, and then, but my dad was just a G, man. He was just a G, fam. His
because
whole
you said
thing
something earlier about you said your dad saying to you talk to them or something like that, and you did. But so that's why I wanted to ask that. I can't remember what you said earlier, but it was like earlier on in the show.
My mum, I can't remember what it was pertaining to, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was something along the lines. My mum's whole thing was, this one, my dad said to me, let me just show you your mum one time. He goes, let me show you why your mum's full of shit.
Yeah.
So
I never expected this.
I was like, well, I mean, maybe, but I don't want to talk to my mum like that. But this is what my dad said to me. So he goes downstairs, mum's been complaining that she wants to get something to eat.
Yeah.
She goes, let's go. We go to the Wood Green. She goes, my dad's like, oh, do you want to have that? She said, no. Do you want to have that? Do you want to have, no. Do you want to have that? No. Do you want to have that? No. She goes, this is the problem. You don't know what you want, you just know you're hungry. And he goes, that is you in every single scenario.
That's like a lot
you
of
don't
woman.
know what the answer is, but you're just not doing anything.
And you're dragging me into it as
So
well.
we never move and never get no progress to find out how we can move past the situation because you're always just stagnant, saying, you know, I do nothing. So my dad was like, I don't like that type of situation. Don't be in that. Find out why you're standing still and find out how you can move forward because that's the only way you can get progression. Not just standing nothing in any scenario.
That is a real thing.
So, you know,
I laughed at my mum at that. I was like,
I'm
that's kind of
telling
funny.
you, father's words are so powerful, bro. I didn't have a father growing up. I can't even remember. My dad's dead, but he's dead from 2017. So what's 7 years? 8 years?
8 years, yeah.
Bro, I can't even say one wisdom or knowledge he dropped on me. But it's so powerful what a man says because my brethren, he grew up with his dad. And he used to tell me things, what his dad used to tell him. And I used to take that in. So I was
from
listening
third hand.
to, third
Wow,
hand,
that's
my
crazy.
brethren's dad.
You see what we say?
So things like, as a man, always have your own things.
Yeah.
Have your own place. Because you see, if a woman wants to kick you out, you know you got somewhere to go back to. Because they love to see a man on his feet with these bags on the street. I always took that. And do you get what I'm saying? So like things like those little
Those
words, my
gems,
dad never dropped none
If
of
you
that.
remember correctly, when me tell you, say, you see people who don't have a strong father figure, them search for the next best thing.
But this is what we was
with
talking
friends.
about on the show with Omar. When the guy was saying that
you
when
have to
it's
release this after that. No?
when it's women that that raise men, usually the men don't turn out a certain way or they come out like sassy. They come out like the girls. Do you get what I'm saying? They come out a bit different. Whereas when there's a man there, you can hear. So that's why I asked Poet if he had a dad there because certain things he said sounds like it was what a man would teach.
Well, my
I'm
dad
a bit sassy as well, though. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
my dad, he had one saying
Yeah, sir.
that I will never forget.
sir.
No, me and your father. Brother, that stuck in my head. You see if anybody says, no, me and your... Brother,
PTSD, you can't deal with it.
Flashback,
I'm hearing you.
But it's mad because the influence that I have on my kids, I understand the power.
No, I can't laugh at that. That's mad.
Sorry.
A man can't say anything, that's mad.
No, the reason why I laugh is you don't have no him play with, he get beat up by him.
My son put me
Can't
in
we just steal another drink?
no, my son put me in a chokehold once. That was it.
What?
That's why, yeah. No, I used to do jiu-jitsu.
You know what he trying to do? He trying to give some words up with them. Just shut up, that.
I told my youths anyway, I'm doing bare different karate classes.
How much kids you got?
I'll punch them up, bro.
How much kids you got?
Yeah.
I'm not having it. Huh?
How much kids you got?
I got twin boys.
Oh, you got twin
I
boys?
got twins as well.
Yeah, I got twins.
How old are they?
They're 8 years old on Monday.
Come like say a trend this. Big up to the twins.
I told you. Special you guys have twins. You know what I'm
Thank you. With strong sperms.
All right,
Yes.
No, your spirit just stick
I don't know if we can talk about this yet, Poet. We can always cut it, yeah? But I remember there was a time online
Yeah.
where you was upset about your children.
I was balling it, sick.
Yeah. So,
It's kind of nice.
I'm sorry, man.
he said he was balling online.
No, man, I'm not.
He was talking about his baby.
I don't know what my youths were. Allow me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that type of show, innit?
She's started crying. Yeah, no, so Nah, he was vexed. He was vexed, innit?
Yeah, I was there. Couldn't see my youths, man.
Yeah, he couldn't see his youths. Do you know what I mean?
couldn't see them?
Yeah, I'd fly over to Sweden because they're in Sweden. I would go over there and I couldn't see them. I forgot.
You waste your money.
No, hold on, wait. No, hold on, wait. So she knew you was coming.
Yeah.
You'd fly out there.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't give you access to your kids.
Nah.
What the...
I mean, I've gone out and seen her in the club and I'm like, well, I still can't see my kids. This is mad.
That is mad.
But, yeah,
Why should do that?
I don't know why teeth. I don't know why. I can't tell you the frame of mind why Egypts do Egypt things. I just know it happened. You just got to go through it. Like, I don't.
But is everything cool now? Can you?
It's amazing.
Well, she
now.
can't be that idiot to just saddle up in there.
That's a saddle.
All
right, boys.
I bust 2 shots.
Bye. You It was mad.
But everything good now.
Yeah, do you know, my dad was my dad was sick. My dad said to me, "Hey, listen, that's why I say to you, you have to know what you're doing, because there's 3 C's in life." He goes, if you have no clarity, you become confused, and that will bring confrontation. So the first thing you have to always seek is clarity. So even if the clarity makes no sense, I just reach out to the family, like, what's your
going
problem?
on?
What's the problem? I've been coming here for a year, and it's been too inconsistent, me seeing my picnic. And now it's COVID, and I'm flying over during COVID all the time. And them times expensive, and I'm flying my whole family over. It's costing me like 5-6 grand every single time I'm flying them over. And sometimes we're not seeing the kids.
What
but
shit.
then when the family saw all of that, that's when they were just like, I don't know what this Jamaican youth's on, but he just wants to see his picnic.
Yeah,
just allow him, fam. He don't even want anything.
And they're in Sweden as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then eventually took the kids, had them in England for a period of time.
Oh, that's nice, man.
That's when everyone saw just like, yeah, do you know what? He just wants to be a dad.
But what was the mum's problem? Like, as in, like, was it the issue with you? Was it just that the relationship had finished? Has she moved on with someone else? Like, was it like...
I don't... Do you know, to be honest with you, on a real one, I don't know.
You never speak to her about it?
I don't know, man. I'd never... When people do things that are irrational to me, illogical to me, and don't make sense, I just keep my distance. Because I feel like it's just too time-consuming to find out nonsense. Like, my dad used to say to me, 10 excuses, 1 reason. There's only one reason why this is happening.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That's
the wisdom.
Don't waste your time trying to make sense out of nonsense.
Just give me the reason, and then we can move forward. Until I get the reason, I'm ignoring all of you. I don't give a damn. I'm not into just... Do you know what I'm saying?
Let's get straight to the bullseye, bro.
I want to have a good time. I ain't got time for the rest of the day. So...
And for me, like, and I'll be honest, like, with all of my kids, I've never been denied access. That's one thing I'm so grateful for, because I see enough man go through it, you know. I see man go through hell, brother. I have to go court, I have to go and try.
Yeah, all that's mad as well, though. You're not accepting that you had a howler. I accepted I had a howler straight away. My dad said to me, it's your fault.
Yeah.
You lay down with her.
So can I ask you, did you not see, now looking back, were there red flags that you could have picked up on?
What? Right. You would have thought it was our Arsenal game.
Come on, you red! Hey, regardless, 2 shots.
Alright, man, let me not just kill it. Now, she's amazing now. Everything's calm now.
That's good. That's the joy.
You get on with her as well now.
Yeah, man.
That's brilliant,
Everything's
man.
blessed, man. It's
No,
just
I like to hear
the
that,
weird
man.
journeys you got to take in life. The only thing is, again, it's online, bro. Like, if I wasn't online, I could have gone through that. No one would have known nothing. And then I could have met you and you would have seen everything and you would have thought there's no problem. But
cause I remember seeing it online, bro. You got proper emotional. I was like, shit, is that what it's
But
like?
you know what? But it's hard because you never saw Tyrese. Tyrese went through the same thing.
Yeah, Tyrese.
Where his baby mother weren't letting him see his child, and then she was demanding money as well. So
But
it's
you know what it is, though? Because I hang around with, like, a lot of girls as well sometimes. So I see...
Yeah. Sassy. You should leave that piece of shit. Don't make him see his kids. That sweeping back hair he ain't got. Watch him.
You know what they do? Why did they do that? Some of them camp man when they're talking, they always do that.
when I see that, I'm like,
It's
you
mad,
just couldn't wait to do that. That was your thing.
No, but what I see a lot is there's a lot of baby fathers out there, yeah? What they do is they have an inconsistency with seeing their children.
Some of them, definitely.
Right?
Some of them.
I said a lot, so there's a lot out there. right? They have an inconsistency of seeing their children.
Yeah.
And they would just see them when it's convenient.
Yeah.
And then when tutus, they do things like, they see a picture and the mom's DM, they click it, pull it up. Because they obviously use their child to make them look like a good guy.
the parent,
So they're inconsistent, they do all of that. It messes up the child's routine.
Agreed.
So a lot of women stop the father from just seeing them all together to protect the child.
Yeah.
So I see that happen a lot. So sometimes we can't always blame a woman.
No, never,
because
never.
Sometimes it's the men and they're inconsistent.
But what I will say is, though, from the people that I know, I'm only around good people that take their responsibilities seriously. And I've seen it more on that side where the dad wants to see the children and spend time with the kids.
Yeah.
And he's not being allowed access. I've seen that more than I've seen.
We'll look at it like this.
But even though you've seen it, you still
No, it
don't
happens.
know.
It happens. No, of course, Chris.
You still don't know.
100%
Even when
happens.
you leave that friend, because the friend always gas you.
Everyone's
Baby
got-
mum's a dickhead.
Listen, but everyone's got their story, their side of the story, innit?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What may I say, right? You ever meet a woman where she have children, but she has slag off her baby father? At first, you believe her.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, you realize,
realise
hold on,
she's the
she
problem.
had the
She's
problem.
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
But
There's loads of different versions.
But let me tell you something, and this is one of the things that I find is one of the biggest decisions you're ever going to make in your life is who you have children with. Like,
Brother.
That's serious thing.
Brother.
That is the real stuff.
What?
Yes.
And sometimes...
And it goes vice versa.
Vice versa.
Vice
Why you think I
versa.
handled it? Why you think I handled it? I've been trying to decide.
I should have picked her. You should have picked her.
Nah, not you.
But also, what it makes you realise is that you don't really know somebody until the situation comes up. Until that actually happens, you might think, she would never
That's why you never
do
say,
that.
if you never say never.
Never say never. But also, it's like it shows you, it makes you understand about the human psyche as well, because you think to yourself, there's no way that she would ever do this to me. Yeah, she might hate me, she might make things difficult, but you would never. But it made me realise, Ratib, people will do whatever's in their best interest.
But you have to understand, though, relationships...
Yep, they'll do anything.
But you have to also
Anything.
understand...
Negative people, though.
Yeah.
You also have to understand, though, that relationships are like friendships. It's the same. The only thing you don't do is fuck your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Even in a
I
relationship.
don't think they are, though.
They're similar. So the reason why I say that is because you get into all of this madness and with your brethren, you think you're best friends for life.
Yeah.
And then one day your brethren switches and you're like, what? So it's like a woman, like when you're in a relationship with your woman, you're the best friends. But you see, once you stop being friends, it's a total different monster.
But it's different,
You know
though,
what I mean?
because there's a level of expectation you require from a woman that you don't require from your brethren.
True, that's also true as well.
Like, if I phone my brethren, you don't phone me back, I don't care.
yeah, it's true.
My mind doesn't wander. I don't think, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I care heavily if the gal I'm talking to doesn't answer, but I do begin to wonder what we do. It's not enough for me to have a problem, but them thoughts, I couldn't phone Kane, and Kane don't answer, and I'm thinking, oh, he's speaking to... I don't care. Who Kane is talking to?
Report to Chris.
What Chris? That's not that, man, bro. But so the dynamic of the relationship, the thing that's dangerous about it is it opens up a part of you that you don't really give access to a loads of people.
Yeah.
And that makes you extremely vulnerable. So with you're in that vulnerable state, most of the scenarios that you go through, it's like a first-time experience.
Yeah. And you're trying to navigate it fresh as
But
well.
that's why-
You've never been in it before.
That's why I don't even get onto my baby mum too much in regards to what happened in the past. At the time, of course, I'm angry, you don't let me see my kids, all of that. But you know what? As a big man and you go through it now, right or wrong, whatever happened, I'm like, brother, we were all just going through this.
That for the first
What me said
time.
earlier, right? Me said it sound like him being through a lot. You have. You see them?
Come on,
right.
brother.
But I'm going to speak some truth and knowledge. I've seen a lot of time, right, with relationships where two people meet each other, They are for each other. They are each other's priority. Then them have a child or children. And more time is the mother will put the children before the father.
Yeah.
But in reality, you wouldn't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But reality, I got to tell you this. At some point, that man might feel neglected, right? You see the children, them going to leave the nest. When them leave the nest now, we are going to do, you're going to be home alone.
Yeah,
you know the way there? So you always have to make sure you have to have you time with your partner.
Maintain the relationship.
Yes, don't just be all about your children.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people do that in our past. Like, they don't prioritise the relationship, and then the child comes, which obviously the child has needs,
You know that we have to balance it.
but the relationship also has needs.
I was speaking to my brethren Chinks.
What
and
needs, man?
Yeah.
speaking to
Why
my
are you
brethren.
fucked?
Brother, come on, man.
You're the
Ramping supper for a run.
You're fucked, brother.
I'm tired. What? Nice to meet you. Let's go.
Talking about first trimester. Turn around. Let me get you back. About a C-section. Do it yourself. I'm joking.
You still get carried away.
No, but there was this, my brethren Chinks, I saw him in...
Why are you saying his name? You can't say his name.
He says it online.
Oh, okay.
He says it online. No, he says it online.
Okay, all right, sorry.
He says it online. Big up Chinks.
What Chinks?
He does podcasts. and
South.
stuff. Yeah, South.
I love that guy.
I love Chinks.
I love Chinks
You don't
so
know
much.
Chinks,
What's
man.
he
Shut up, man.
I know Chinks. Is he Chinese looking?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got a little... Yeah, I think so. He's got
That's
a
where he
little-
got his name from.
Yeah. So basically, he was saying that he would rather date women with a child. Because if he wants to have a baby, he wants to know how they deal with their children.
That's a fair point, though.
I like that. He's a very
That's a
interesting...
fair fucking
And
point.
it's true. When you do date women, you see how they deal with child, you think, I did okay.
Yeah.
My
I
dad did
see.
say to me, see, life is just like a bottle or a can, and there's just bare different perspectives. And your objective in any one situation is to be able to look at it from every single perspective around. Because most people are just looking at that,
Yeah.
and some people are looking at that, and it's like, you're never gonna see where they're coming from because you haven't gone over here. And it's like, for me, in most situations, more I just round the bottle, around the can, and then I can learn more.
He did the same example.
Oh, my God!
With the
I did exactly the same example a few weeks ago.
That's what we got twins.
Oh, come on!
Are you mad? He's from the ghetto. His dad said to him,
not.
Now, boy, make me fall out. Man, come on. Kane, you know the pattern, man.
Don't gas him for it.
Come on, Kane's the guy, fam.
But I want to know, why you
Kane,
standing
man.
up and looking at me for? Why you
Because I said this.
why you look at
The cameraman was looking at me like, "Raw, Kane said this.
Yeah.
You was ignoring it like this the first time you've heard it, and then
When you say it, it's rubbish. I hear you. My girl is like that. I tell her something rubbish. Right, man.
No, but sometimes you say it better, innit? It's like... It's like if you had two jokes and one person says it better. That's
Okay,
the
fair
same. He
enough.
just said it better.
But real talk though, yeah,
He even said as well, my dad told me, so you listen.
but my dad didn't tell me.
yeah. So,
I learned this myself
and
through,
you said
through
it,
trial and error.
that's why you can tell.
sometimes
I hear that.
I learned
I
through trial and
hear
error.
that.
I learned through trial and error. I've been through. When I say I've been through it as well. And I remember a time, brother, I swear to God, I remember a time, 2008, when I was broke. I'd split up with my baby mother at the time. I was at 2007 actually. Split up with my baby mother, bought a house, right?
That doesn't sound broke to me.
I'm so glad you said that. Because if me open up
I'm thinking, I broke up my baby mom in the YMCA.
depressed.
listen to me, no,
You had a good life.
listen to me. My brokenness is different to him.
It's that perspective.
Listen, you see,
No problems. That's why.
when him talking things, we just have to say to myself, you're going
Do you know about
He
it?
always gives it away.
pick up on it. Because you don't know what real broke is.
He always gives it away. I was going through it hard, you know. You feeling sorry for him? I bought a house. Like, what?
No, but wait, you didn't let me finish. Let me land.
You can't land at the
No,
plane.
I'm gonna-
That place you go.
You're trying to poverty. You teach about poverty.
Real poverty recognize real poverty.
No.
No poverty. Oh, I
No,
don't
but
have
you
nobody
don't
to buy
know what
food.
happened
I'm going to buy a house.
Happened after.
You don't know what happened after. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna try and make it sound worse than what it was.
You see, him trying so hard.
He's a fool, but he's so funny. You don't understand. Nah, he's too funny, bro.
But so we just buy a house.
You're like, what?
You buy that kind of brokenness.
No,
And
but
he
wait.
said it so seriously as well. Like,
Plain face,
yeah,
George.
blood.
You
No,
can't
but-
connect with that.
No, wait, you can't
You
connect
can't.
with it.
Wait, let him land.
No, because all right. So
this fool out.
I was in property
Dumbo
back
jet
then.
plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in property back then, and then what happened was I bought a house that I was gonna do up to sell.
With your no money.
No, but I know. At that time, I went broke. Remember, I said I was broke, and then I went...
Tell me a time when you were really broke.
When I was really broke.
Story.
Yes.
When I used to pay my baby mother child support money every week. Wait a second. I used to pay her child support money every week, and I didn't have money for myself to eat, brother.
That is still not broke.
How?
Because you still have money for pay the child mind, you jackass, yo.
You know, broke is, I don't know when the next check's coming. I'm talking, I've got £10 in my account. We just gotta make this work for as long as we can hope. You're paying your baby mom. Money is coming in.
That's why we go shut him out and make him talk and drown himself. When you're broke, I don't have no money for give you. Right?
Brother, you know when you're broke, there's an acceptance. I've been so broke, my guy. All I had in my house was a bed, a wardrobe, and a fridge. When a girl came round and said, "Where's the sofa?" I said, "Big man, sofa, I can't see it. I'm gonna get this thing."
That is broke.
Allow me now.
That is broke.
I got drinking in the fridge.
You never just hear me say a little while ago.
What?
Tell me the time when you was really broke.
I used to wash my clothes.
Still a
2011, I was washing my clothes in the bath. Don't tell me about, bro.
2011.
2011, bro.
Listen to me. Him not broke.
I was Blackheath broke.
Hey, I was signing on 2010, 2011.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, man.
Okay, fair play.
Butter and
Bro,
dumpling. You don't know about sugar and water. You know
What?
hors d'oeuvres and champagne.
No,
No,
but
you
I-
don't even know about going to bed and you know what you had to eat?
You spit.
Oh, right. Saliva dinner. I don't know about saliva dinner.
That's not too bad. But I'm telling you, but I've been broke before. But remember, you know.
You can't tell us when.
No. I have to go into the depths of my trauma.
No.
So I didn't want to bring this up. But when my parents left, they didn't leave me with nothing, yeah? I remember when I was first with my baby mother, yeah? We was in a studio flat, council studio flat, right, with no bed.
Oh, that's
Is that bad enough?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
It's just a
No, but all we had was a mattress. We're sleeping on the floor on a mattress.
That's mad.
I will never forget that.
Is it?
And that was 90.
With silk sheets.
No, that was in 99, I think. No, 98. 1998. Then, and I remember, and I was doing, I was chauffeur. I had to do chauffeuring, right? And I was working for this company, and the brother at the office, I remember, I'll never forget, you know, so I'm working my ass off, and the guy said to me, I've got a...
That work here, what?
I'm a selling body.
Him still not broke.
Working hard.
Double bubble.
Double, you know.
Double dutch.
All right, carry on.
Okay.
No.
Just accept the game. You don't know what
Let him land. I want him
I know
to
you play Carolina.
But you know, I'm not about Kane, yeah? Like,
Chat shit.
I can say in 2015, yeah, I didn't have a bed, 2015, because of choice, and I had a mattress, and I kept the mattress longer than I should have done because I have a working class mentality. So being
me
broke's
too.
not an issue to me. So
Me too.
the mattress was there for a year, and I should have got a bed before, but I
Me
just got told
too.
I didn't care. I was
I
lazy.
know.
Whereas
Yes,
some
I've been
people,
there as well, bro.
they have a they haven't got that for whatever reason. They just have a way that they should get me do that. Whereas me,
working class
we
mentality.
can do it. Even tomorrow,
Yeah.
I could do it rough. I wouldn't care.
All right, you know something?
No,
Sorry,
fair
no,
play.
this
That's
is
why
the
I
last thing
told
I'm going to say.
I could
Hold on,
survive in
Chris.
prison because I've got that mentality.
This is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to shut my mouth, right? You see when you're laying down with a Morel, and she said, baby, me hungry, and you don't have no money to feed her, that is when you're really broke, right?
Yeah.
Not Kane, because him still a eat food, him still a eat shit!
I came to a remark.
Because you know what we are talking about.
He been shitting in us.
Me never said that. Me never said that at all. That's it, Kane. I finished with you. Call the Uber. I'm leaving. Fix your lip, Kane. You can't chop it.
This is why, yeah. I'll be honest. This is why
You
sometimes...
started, Kane.
But sometimes I don't like coming on the show.
No, he's who started.
I'll be honest.
You see this now? He started trouble and now I'm a circle. We done him down.
No, but because... Yeah,
You started, Kane.
sometimes when I'm vulnerable on the show... No point. Wait.
No, you might be the funniest guy. Wow, you're so fun.
He's all man.
No, honestly, fam, you're mad.
I'm trying, man.
Kane is crazy, bro.
If I try if we broke.
No, but I've been... You know what it is, though? Who would you say has had the toughest life out of us three? From the outside, who do you think has the toughest life?
Percy is still not trying to show his face. He's got
forensic gloves on. There is no That answers the question.
Just remember something, right? The cameraman bring me party and a drink for everybody and they drink off me drink.
Oh.
Where's my drink?
I'm not gonna lie, I did open it.
That's coming.
I'm not gonna lie.
And they put him nasty lip on it. My Jesus, oh God! Call the Uber.
Wait a second.
Kane has issues, bro.
Big up Beercut does that.
Makers doesn't.
What
Is
you-
it? Is it a
Wait a
maker?
second. Good?
Who is it? Maker?
You what?
Makers.
You what, sir?
No, take it back.
Kane, go away,
Big
man.
up Makers dozen.
Yes, man, big up
them
Beercut dozen,
man.
man.
Yeah, the food.
Because I had
bad.
I had the pepper steak patty. I've never had a pepper steak patty. It tastes bad, bro.
Yes, man.
And they had all types. They were all types.
Yeah, I had the lobster. The lobster was wicked. And it's full of lobster as well. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes they put like... You understand?
Yeah, more pastry.
The Thai patty.
Yeah.
With the pastries, there's more pastries.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't stand Thai patty.
And they taste like they just took the lobster and wipe it on the patty. And it's got essence of patty.
Yeah.
No, the patty was full of
I know.
We never asked him.
It wasn't even cooked. They just put the patty thing into the water with the lobster.
And the party will make it fun. We know something we don't do.
He ain't well today, that's what it is.
Kane, you have such issues, bro.
Oh, fucking hell, bro.
Nah, the patty was wicked, man.
Oh,
The party nice,
Yeah,
man.
the
We
party
never
was
asked him party.
I don't understand this man, bro.
Yes, man. Brixton Hill him today.
In Brixton.
Brixton Hill, Dozens patty.
I've got a feeling... Hey, you're pushing
Makers
it too
doesn't.
much. You got paid behind our back.
I know why he's laughing more. I know why he's laughing more. I know. You know why he's laughing there? Because something happened on your little thing there, so that's why.
No, he's being too... No, he stopped us mid-conversation. The patties.
Wicked, man. Oh, man.
Cut a little side deal in there. Yeah, pick up yourself. Baker doesn't. The drink's wicked, I'm not gonna lie.
So you,
I hate
so like when it
so much.
so you're like a grime MC and stuff like. So you're big into the music, obviously. You've been.
He can compose himself. Kim just finish him out.
Sorry, but
Pains off.
so you're big into the music. You're big into the music thing, yeah.
Massive.
And your favorite genre is what? Because I know you talk about a lot.
I don't even know anymore, you know. It might be like soul, neo soul, to be fair.
Neo soul.
Yeah, it might be like a soul, neo soul. Like,
Really?
or- I don't even know what Isley Brothers.
Oh, so you like that kind of jazzy style of...
As I've got older, man, just want to chill.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who I rate as an artist. Fuck me, brother.
What you say?
Thank you.
No.
I read why, man.
That's a brother at the end. Fuck me, brother. No, thank you. No.
Cleoso.
Bro, that is my favorite artist.
Brother.
I swear to
Brother.
Bro, I swear to... Yesterday I said to someone, Cleo Soul is my favorite artist right
I'm
now.
telling you.
No one comes
Brother.
close.
I've
No
never
one
listened
comes
to her.
close.
She is... Huh? What's happened? When I said-
No, you want something? You have to
you
share
got something to say?
You see the cameraman have lyrics.
I thought you was cutting us for more promo for Baker's Dozen. Fucking piece of shit.
And who wears a football top over a jumper these days?
With trousers with zips on it. He's got zips on all his pockets on his trousers. And it's not tracksuit. I don't understand.
Tracksuit got 7 zips.
Man's got to put that Baker's Dozen money somewhere.
Cleo Soul.
She's spreader.
She's just done a New York show, yeah? And I was meant to go, but it was on my kid's birthday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to the... Well, I plan to go to the LA
Is it
show.
like... I don't
Chris, I'm telling you now.
Brother.
know. Is she an older, younger woman?
She's
What is
young, but I swear to you, I can't remember another artist that's where I've been introduced to them and everything that they touch is just like, it's just magic, brother.
Bro, I'm not lying
It's
to you.
it's crazy.
Really?
Self... Self is a different...
Oh
type
my
of rhythm.
God.
Like, fam, do you know what? I'll just go to my... There's so much Cleo Soul
Yeah.
rhythms I've got, yeah, brother. I just listen to it back to back and I'm just like, how can you be this good?
Yeah, she's too
Like-
talented. She's too talented.
Like, artists nowadays have a couple of songs that are their go-to and everything else is
But
almost like...
she's almost
Brother,
flawless.
she's everything. She's
Everything, bro.
everything.
I
She's
feel like she have a
everything.
good team around her as
She's
well.
everything.
Nah,
I
it's
think
Cleo
her
Soul,
lyrics-
bro.
She do everything.
Her, Inflow, even though Inflow done something crazy recently.
Oh, really?
Who's Inflow?
The guy that apparently robbed Little Sims.
Little Sims,
for-
2.2 mil.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Oh, wow.
You see, I know about
I
what's
don't know
going
what's going on.
How did
Yeah.
you rob her?
because she lent him money because he's
Yeah, so
part
you
of...
chat people business.
Oh, yeah, true.
Snitch.
Did you see it online or?
Huh?
Did you see it online?
I saw it online.
So what
Yeah,
happened?
it's
What
not chatting
happened?
people's business. It's over.
I saw it online.
Oh, you knew
Basically, it's $2.2 million. I don't know them, but it's $2.2 million. I think he's a producer, right?
Yeah.
And she lent him money to produce Salt's album. So Salt is like a...
They're amazing.
They are...
The same thing.
They don't know. They don't...
Yeah, you lot are proper like... Okay,
Watch your dance, Chris. Watch your dance.
you don't have a click. You look like Carlton.
Next thing.
Yeah, Salt are bad.
Yeah.
But Cleo Soul's part of Salt as well. Well, she's in on some of their tracks as well.
Okay.
But, actually, it's not known that she's on the tracks, but it's obviously her.
Okay.
But, so basically, she's lent him money. I don't know what's happened. Something's gone wrong, and he ain't paid her back the money.
Right.
So I think there's a court case.
Right.
It's going to be going to court or whatever.
Okay.
But Cleo Soul, I swear to you, Chris, like if you're
What kind of music is it?
so it's
Neo soul kind of
but it's like if you're with your woman,
Vocals.
or you're just chilling, brother.
That's a nice...
Got that
Brother,
chill out type of music.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna give you 3 tunes.
it's fuck. She's
I used
so
to feel
good.
like that about Boosie.
Who's that?
No, she's South African, but She used to sing
I
with
thought
Black...
you talked about the original Boosie, the one with George Clinton and
No, she used to sing with like Black Coffee and that. I used to...
No, you have to talk about the real Boosie.
Boosie, you know that singer that sings Superman, Turn Me On?
Superman! Are you mad? Whoever she
Red
is,
Dark.
she's crazy.
Her name's Boosie, bro.
She's crazy.
If you listen to her whole shit...
Crazy. All right, I want to give you 3 songs from Cleo Soul. Just 3 songs.
Yeah.
Go and listen to Self.
Right. Wait. Let me write this down.
Chris, I'm telling you now.
Cleo Soul,
her music
he
is...
needs a promotion here.
Fam,
you know?
listen to
who
Self.
brought her up?
You.
Yeah, but you're not doing what he's doing.
Go to Go Baby.
Okay, let me give you another one.
Know That You Are Loved, which is one of her biggest songs. Brother.
Is it?
But
know that you are loved. Even when you don't love yourself. Oh, yeah! Fuck off!
You gotta show your kids.
Chris,
That's her.
she's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I love her. I love that tune.
Yeah.
So I gotta listen to more of it.
Just listen to her.
Nah, she's already 30 for me from that tune.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Some
listen to some more.
Right, yeah, so you can, Chris, I'm telling you now, you can listen to Life Will Be.
Oh my
Life
God.
will blood clot be.
When I'm in your arms.
When I'm in your
Brother,
arms.
I needed a wifey at that moment right there. Cleo Soul makes me feel lonely.
Yeah.
When I listen to Cleo Soul, I
Yeah.
realize I ain't got no one.
All right,
her
so Self,
passion-
Go Baby,
Yeah.
Life Will Be, When I'm in Your Arms.
Life will be.
All right, okay, cool. I'm writing that down.
In you. Oh my God. Cleo Soul makes me feel like I can be a champion.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Chris.
She, honestly,
I'm telling
She sound
you,
like your kryptonite.
she's powerful, bro.
might be. Boy, I wish she was at my kryptonite.
Yeah, I used to feel that way
Yeah.
about Boosie, you know. Every time she sang, it was just like, this girl's amazing.
She has to sing at my wedding. Cleo Soul sings at my wedding.
Yeah?
I'm probably getting married to myself, but she
Me too.
You just see him at our next cheese string.
a massive cheese string, the same size as me, matching hair.
With one whole car in the middle. Listen, I just want to say, Poet, that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much for coming on,
That was
brother.
so sick.
Yo, brother.
Poet.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. When I say, we've been wanting to get you on for so long, bro.
Serious.
Yeah,
And that's the reason why, because we knew it was going to be magic when you
Yeah, man. It was sick,
Yeah.
man.
Vibes, man.
Thank you guys so much, man. Please make some noise for Christopher Savage.
Don't know
Chris
anything.
Savage.
Yeah.
Uncle Percy.
Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself.
One and only poet.
That
Make
one.
some noise.
Yeah.
Kane Brown and the cameraman.
Yes,
Yeah,
man.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you, patrons, for subscribing and paying your subscription. We really appreciate you guys. Without you, we couldn't do this and have amazing guests like this on. So we appreciate you for supporting us. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you guys so much. Just subscribe, like, and share. Really appreciate
And
you
comment.
guys. And comment as well. Chris reads the comments and cusses people if they say anything that you don't like. So anyway, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you. See you guys next week. Later.
8th of May, live show.
Oh, yeah, what is it?
8th of May, Filthy Fella live show.
Yes, man.
8th of May.
Filthy Fellas live show, 8th of May, Hackney
Make sure
Empire.
you tune
I'm
in,
coming to
man.
that, though. I really do want to come to
I
that.
promise you, you'll
Even
get
if I buy a ticket.
No,
you're not
we're
buying tickets. Buy it if you want.
No, we're buying
Nothing else.
tickets. We're buying tickets.
But then you have to have the exclusive tickets at the front as well. So you can buy them tickets, give them away, but we have got seats for you lot at the front. So
Oh, wicked,
we have
man.
to be there.
I'm on
I
that.
respect
100%.
that. I appreciate
Respect,
you,
man.
Poet.
Come on, man.
Thank you very much, man. Right,
All right,
that's
man.
the end of the episode. No,
Listen.
Poet. Fucking hell, brother.
Yeah, done now. See you guys later.
Big up creativity team. Every Sunday we tune in.